So this is going to be a fairly short follow-up video from the last one, where I showed how to create a NodeRed script for capturing 433 meg signals using RTL433. And that worked, and that script was uploaded, and people were able to view it. And one of the commenters, Tifane, had a really good idea. Basically, he'd like to switch RTL433 on and off, which is actually really quite useful, because then you can turn it off and go and use, SDR++ or something. So suggested using the sudo kill all command, which I said a month ago that would be a really good idea, and I'd get around to it. And this is me getting around to it. So no high marks for speed, but at least it's done. So basically, this was the old one, where we just used to have a button that when clicked would run this command, which is sudo RTL433, and it would just turn the thing on. And there's no real way to turn it off, hence the comment, which makes a lot of sense. So what I've done is, this is the new one. All I've done is I've added a slider from down here, as you can see. So if you go to here, a switch actually, it's called a switch. There's two sorts of switches in this, so you use this slider type switch. You add it in, you name it accordingly. Connection to RTL433, I've put a little tooltip on it, which tells you what it does. And if it's clicked to the right, it gives an output of true, and clicked to the left, it's false, right? So it's fairly simple. Then that doesn't do anything on its own in NodeRed. You need to actually have a switch command. So the switch command is the functional sort of programming side of things, which is hidden from you. It's all automatic. And that you just simply set to if the payload is true here, so from the many variants that you've got here, so if it's true, it goes to output 1, and if it is false, it goes to output 2. And the important thing is you stop after the first match, because you're only going to get one match here. So that's what you do there. And then if it's true, then it basically runs the same command as before. Now, actually, I'm using an SDR play on it now, so I've changed the command a little bit, but it basically turns it on. And if it's not on, i.e. if it's false, then it runs the sudo command. And the sudo command that I'm using here is almost the same as Tifane mentioned. It's sudo kill all -e. E is for exact, so you don't want to kill processes that aren't the right name. So sudo kill all -e RTL433, right? So it's as simple as that. And then what I've also added to this is I've added separate status boxes for the raw data, the status and the error. So that's all implemented there. And if we go to dashboard and actually have a look at how it looks on here when it wakes up, because it's running on the remote Pi, so that's why it takes a while. Okay, so this is it now with the toggle implemented. So if you turn it off, it says signal caught exiting. You get a load of dumped stuff in the raw data, because that was the last thing it found, but don't worry too much about that. And if you turn it back on again, it tries to connect to the local status. Yeah, there you go. Connects to it, and it gives you the estimated noise levels, and the error code is here. The raw data is all this gunk down here, which admittedly could be a little bit of a bigger box, so that we've got more space for stuff. But basically now, yeah, that works great. So you can turn it off and you can turn it on again. So thanks very much for Tifane's comment, and I'll upload a copy of this version connected to this video. So basically, that's everything done. Thanks everybody for watching.